Everybody, today we are playing Dredge. Now, as you can see, I have a save file of I'm actually playing a little bit of it before stream. Just so that I can, understand it and, make sure I can actually, play it without any difficulties happening. However, for stream playthrough, I actually want to make a different save file, so let's do that. Dredging the depths. I might turn the game volume down a little. I don't know. Ooh, lighthouse. Alright. The morning light fills the eyes and you try to sit upright, lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers, disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to the Great Amaro. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Do you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time, it can really creep up on you. That's undock. Right. Let's get to fishing. Move on to get rid of the little tutorial things. Let's fish. Here we are. Yay! Blue mackerel. How lovely. One fish, two fish. Ooh, three fish. Huh. Oof, that's a tiny one. Yeesh. Yes, let's go! Trophy fish! Alright. Here's another little spot. Well, I think this is cod. Alright. And rotate my fish. Let's get another. Oop. Go, there's no fish. Time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. Alright. I think this one over here is another different fish. Eel, I think. Can't get with this one though. I need the shallows rod, I think. There's a coastal. Yeah, I have a coastal rod. Just need a shallow one. I'll be able to get one though. Yes, let's go! Trophy. Seems I'm running low on inventory space. I'll just get another fish and then I'll head back to the docks. Alright, there we go. That's a glowing thing. Those are pretty good, they're messages. Lots of cool lore stuff, so we'll pick that up. Oh, 20th of August, 1927. Old times. Starting to get dark out there, the lights on. I think there's a pop-up right there telling me to do that. Oh, yeah, I'm starting to panic. Let's dock. There we go. You step onto the dock at Greater Meadow. The mayor is waiting nearby. I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Off we go then. Sell those fish while they're so fresh. Hello, fishmonger. Enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while I've still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work on paying it off first. So, let's see what you've got. I've got a lot. Let's sell our fish. Boom. There we go. Let's return to the town. The mayor's standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you can make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Right. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Well, I'm quite a way already to paying my alert. There we go. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before returning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I am not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is upfront, and everything takes some time to install. Honestly, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Alright. Now, getting myself another fishing rod so I can do stuff in the shallows would be a very good idea. I'll go for this one because it's cheaper. I definitely don't have the money for this one. There we go. I don't think there's anything else we could buy. Nope. And 10. No, that's rest for the night. Then you'll get some fish. And our lights off because daytime now. Ooh. Golf flounder. Awesome, another new fish. A pathetic, cowardly bottom-chilling fish. That's so mean. I have to be so mean to the flounder. No, so I forgot. When we get back to the dock, I'm going to have to use this research bot to actually do research. I forgot I had to do that. Let's get another fish. Dang it, can't fish here. I think that might be an oceanic spot. Dang it. Oh. Probably should have waited until I could get back to the yellow bit again. Oh well. I'll save this spot for a cod, maybe. If there's any around. I think that might be some cod. Yep, it's a cod. Thought so. Damn it. Alright. Oh, time to head back home. I'm sure it does fly out here, doesn't it? Dude. Oh, thoughts on giving. Sorry about that. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go saw fish. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Tell me about the order. Oh, I need to do the special voice. They asked for 1 gull flounder and 1 grey eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. Sort that for you. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes, I do, I think. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's all ready to go. Alright. Didn't end up catching any of the eels yet. I'll have to get to that. Alright, come back when you have everything. Now, to regular business, eh? How's the weather lately? Almost makes you not want to get out of bed, but you and I, we gotta do it, eh? We're what keeps people from going hungry. Indeed. So, it's fish. Boom. Hi. Put research into this. But there's other stuff here too. There's engines, parts, nets. Haven't gotten access to those yet. Yeah, let's speak to the mayor so we can pay off our debts. I think we definitely have enough money. What can I do for you? I'd like to pay off some of my debt? Of course, how much would you like to repay? Oh, but please. Fantastic. Now, what else can I do for you? I want to ask about the wider region. Certainly, is there some in particular you wish to know more about? That's a lot of impressive sounding places. Why not go with the top option, Gale Cliffs? Oh, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. It's right on the approach to the cliffs, you can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think quite a few people have left one way or another. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Stellar Basin. Quite a popular tourist destination. There is a resort on the atoll, built on top of a beautiful coral reef. Oh, I like coral. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you fancy getting hooks on into some of those. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Twisted Strand. I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mass of trees. It's often blanketed in a thick fog, even during the day. You want some good lights and a good sense of direction if you were going to go exploring there. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Devil's Spine, that sounds scary. Ah yes, it's quite exciting really. An active volcano amongst a city of ancient ruins. Must caution against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. Oh dear. Not to mention the aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumbling from here. Another area you'd like to discuss? That's all for now. Now what else can I do for you? What happened to the last fisherman? The last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. There was also a terrible captain, I mean really terrible, constantly running aground on the reef, even in broad daylight. Shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us. Now, what else can I do for you? I have to get back to fishing. Alright. Maybe we can get something good from the shipwright. If we have enough money. Have some lights. Ooh, I can't get the cloudy lens. That's a bit too expensive. Maybe I'll save up for that. Alright. Here's walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Merrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted the consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. Also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. We might have something to talk to you about soon. I think that's the crab box. Keep up with the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Right, dry dock. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. Now how do you get materials? There's plenty of decent materials on the coast, from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials designed towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Alright, I don't think we can actually get any of this yet. There's stuff in the future we'll have to do to get that. So for now, it's getting late. And do we want to fish during the day yet? Well, not during the day, of course we fish during the day. Do we want to fish during the night yet? After this latest thing from the fishmonger, I'm going to have to get stuff from the night, so I might want to actually rest for now and get day stuff, like the eel. We need an eel. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Oh, okay, crazy old lady. I think the mayor has something to say. So, just the person I was hoping to see. We'll be sailing out east towards Little Merrow. Will you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Alright. The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Alright, now let's go. Alright. Now let's head over to that town over there, and maybe we can pick up an eel or two on the way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are eels. I'll get the eels. Also turn the lights off. Dang it. Alright, we got Neil. Let's get some more. There we go. Let's head over to these docks and catch these fish on the way. Ah, dang it. Okay. There we go. I had trouble getting it in the right position. For one of these big boys, I think we only have room for one of these. I'll get one anyway. Oh, there we go. To the docks. What? A delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. We can't say for sure, but feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Huh? Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose? He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Alright. Have a look. In our cabin, which I don't think we've looked at yet. Aha, sustainable fishing. Now it's set that to be read. The pursuits. Not these. Caught to order. A flounder and an eel. I've got the eels. See. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we are sailing around the islands and inlets on the back of Greater Meadow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colours are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly it's very important to perform it correctly, unless you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. I wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain Ocean's Riches. Was a good name. Now I kept the keychain Ocean's Riches was a good name. That one. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Notes. No notes. Alright. Encyclopedia. We have all fish. There you go. And let's head out. How much room do we have in here? I think we can fit like 3 of the smaller fish. So we'll catch some of those before we head home. There's some of them. No, that's the cod. Yeah, I think that's the smaller fish. Turn our lights on. Let's get one more thing. Ooh, okay, we got the squid because it's dark out. Alright, let's go. Evo squid. Now let's head back to the docks. got any fish for that order? Yes, I do. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's ready to go. Let's go. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. Got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night, and well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Got any fish for that order? Yep, I have a single squid. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's all ready to go. There you go, there's one of the squid. Alright, come back when you have everything. Now it's regular business, huh? To be honest, I might stop saying a lot of the voice lines because a lot of them are kind of repeats. Don't overcommit yourself, especially when that sun starts going down. Better to come back with a small catch than not come back at all. Alright. Now I definitely think we have enough money for some lights. Let's get them. Alright, now we have some much better lights. Now, we need to get some night stuff, so I might want to stay out at night for a little bit. Hopefully I don't end up regretting that. Now there's some squid here. Squid, wonderful squid. There's all the squid there. Let's see. No, let's use a spyglass. See what's about. Ooh. Okay, I think we might have what we're looking for over there. So. That's there. The bigger the thing is, the closer they are. There's one on either side of us right now, I think. Let's head this way, maybe. What's over here? Lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. Whoa, that was deep, man. Right, there's the fish. Ooh, exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Oh dear. Then let's go a fish and leave. Black grouper. Alright. Ooh, we got a green eye, that's not good. Ooh, do we rush back now or do we get another fish? Fuck it, I'll be greedy. Alright. Now it's been depleted anyway, so let's head back. But better be careful not to crash into the rocks. Yeah, we definitely don't want to be panicked. Like, not only are there, like, monsters in the deep, but also there's crows who'll steal your stuff and be total freaking bastards. I hate them. Oh, okay, I saw that. No, 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 no. I am docking. Ooh, we are panicked. That's all a fish. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes. Alright. Grouper. Also shows how fresh everything is here too. Haven't looked at that all that much. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Yep. Didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. Ooh. I've got one here for you, in fact. It's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright. Yes, please. Good or not, crab pot. Deploy a crab pot. Don't forget where you put it. I'll try. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Have you seen that strange red light at night? It seems to be rising from the west. Ooh, that might be interesting to look into. Saw a fish. Right. And to be honest, I already have a crab pot, so I might not get a new one. Alright. I don't think I actually have all that much to buy. I have no materials for the dock. Maybe I could get another engine. Looks like some of your equipment could use some fixing. We can repair that here. Oh really? That's operation. Operational. We can repair some stuff, it's pretty cheap. Maybe we can also get another engine so that we can go slightly faster. It's not much, but hey, I have enough money. And not all that much to use it on. Alright. I'm kinda panicked. Now it's getting closer to day, it is also kinda rainy. Well, I might get some special catches from that. That probably won't be very good for a panic, so we might just want to rest a bit. Yeah. No, we're not panicked. Let's lay out. Click the crab pot ability with E and deploy one of right. They catch things over time but need repairing every so often. Alright. We'll chop it here. And we'll head on our way. That's quick. Was that a lightning strike? Neato. It's day, but I'll leave the lights on anyway. Well, I could probably turn them off. It's rainy, which might be stressful, but probably isn't that big of a problem. Quick check on OBS to make sure everything is working how it should. Yeah, looks like it. Yes! We got a trophy fish! Always love that. I think these guys might be really big ones. Get some of those. Don't have any space for more of the big ones, looks like. Which way is west again? That way. I think the fishmonger said there was a weird red light that way. However, we are basically eastward. Might have to check that out another day. I had like purple lettering as well, so that means that it's all eldritch and spooky and stuff. Probably very important. Ooh, there's another light. Another message. Those are important. Let's see if we can catch it. Ooh! I have space for these. Stingray! Oh my god! Okay. You need a lot of space to exist. Oh my. Go with some small ones, I guess. We might have to play some fish Jenga here. Okay. Good eating, but requires careful preparation. Oh, okay, I've got no space anymore. I don't know if keeping one stingray instead of these 2 mackerel is a good idea or not, but hey, I want the stingray, it's cool. Alright. Gotta get dark. Nearly hit that rock there. Let's get this message, and then we'll be on our way. 1st August, 1927. Ooh, yeah, we should definitely be heading back home to the docks. Ooh, yep, there's the eye. I'm going as fast as I can. Huh? Eh? There's a sparkle. I could probably get to that later. Wait a minute. Let's sell my fish. Oh, this book out back could be useful to you. I'll do some eggs. The fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. 2 shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. Oh. Sell my fish. Boom. How is my reading going anyway? We're nearly done with sustainable fishing. Once you're done with that, I'll read all of rods, reels, and rigs. Very alliterative. Gotta get grabs. I think I can wait 1 more day. Oh my crab pot. If you're wanting to get a bit more out of the engine, take a look through this book on the house. Oh my god, I have so much books. I have so many books! Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to buy. Just a lot of books to read. Right, do I go out at night? Push a little bit more. Probably end up being a little panicked. Our part. What's our part research? Vision, parapart, hardy, and large. Look at that thing. Wait for it. Still have no idea where to get research parts. Probably from the same place we get materials, though. To fish or not to fish? That is the question. Yeah, sure, why the hell not? Alright, it could end very badly. There's that. There's also was probably a lore bit over here. A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. So probably good for saving off panic then, probably. Sustainable fishing! Woo! Right, let's check our cabin. Sustainable fishing. FD Tome and Neighbors read, it goes into great detail about techniques that can be employed to reduce the impacts of fishing upon fish stocks. Mentions something about ensuring a healthy ecosystem for future generations. Alright. 10% chance to reduce fish stocks and catching a fish with a rod. Engines or this? Rods or engines? Yeah, why not? Oop. Let's see. Probably be good to sleep near that dock as well, because I can also rest there. Squid! Whoa! Rude squid. Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant alongside. Ooh! I got a freaky eldritch thing. Awesome. Let's get another squid. Okay. I could probably rest at this dock here. There we go. A little less panicked. What a lovely morning. Yeah, let's go sell our stuff. I think it'd be a very good idea to give that eldritch squid to the fishmonger. Waters around the crab pot are quite active. Whoa, it's blinking. That doesn't look very good. Oh, let's have a crab. Common crab. Doesn't take up all that much space. Very nice. A crusty carapace and clicking claws, caught in the cage close to the coast. Very alliterative. Still about 2 days remaining. So nothing to worry about. Got any crabs for that order? Yep, I think so. Don't forget, if the crab bots get a bit worn out, the shipwright should be able to patch him up. Pillow crabs. Pillow crab! Oh my lord, that is a big claw! Boop. Oh my god. The other crab is so tiny in comparison. That's like truly cartoonishly sized. That claw. Alright, come back, I have everything. Yep. Okay. What is it today? You hand a grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. I mean, it's a squid, so I don't think it has scales, but whatever. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. Oh, it's really seldom. I'll give you this thing and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. Not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. I gotta sell my fish. Man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. Now I'll be clear. I know you extracted it from an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and out south. I have a business proposition that you want to hear. I'll be waiting. Alright. Let's head to the Blackstone Isles. Or Isle. I think there might be only one. Whoa, don't crash into the rock. There's a fishing bit here. I think this is an oceanic one, so I can't fish in it. Yep. There's fish over there. I'll take it. Ah, some cod. Like, that wasn't some very good fishing there, but hey. At least we got the cod. That's some very spooky background music and probably very loud. I'll probably turn down the game a bit more. How about that? Whoa, that was lightning. Epic. I'll turn my light off. Don't want to wear it down or anything. Yeah, let me see. Oh, it's still operational. That's good. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. Back to the game. This dock is definitely slightly more awkward than the other ones. A man is standing in the doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carries items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I'll outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Awesome! Okay, I think this is where we get the, scraps and research stuff from. That's really good. Find me these lost relics, and I reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Oh yes, I accept. Excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. What you're looking for: a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. Just a couple of things. And encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Right. Also, there's cool stuff over here. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. You find some horrifying creations among the detritus. Alright, so there's some cool stuff here. I need to move the card. You have a sign of ruin. A symbol of the deep is carved into this small talisman. It's sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it. I could put it right here. No, give us 5% bonus on aberrations. There's also this arterial engine. I'm not actually sure whether I can actually place it anywhere. I'm not sure at all. So you might leave that there until we have like more space. We'll get back to that later. We have all that stuff. I think we can go and head to the other place and pick up a few things, hopefully, before it gets too dark. This is really awkward. This dock is really, really awkward. Why does it have to be like this? Alright. Now, what's this then? Ooh, I think I can dredge here. The name of the game, after all. Deeps into the deep. Oh dear, how in the world do that was extremely confusing. Gold always holds its value. I am not sure how I was supposed to do that. Yeah. I'll ask my mum. Mum, Can you tell me in the chat how I'm supposed to actually do the dredging?
Same way you fish. Oh, you mean the spinny thing?
Yeah.
You hit the pull to make it go up or down to avoid the blocks.
Oh, so you avoid the blocks. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Also, I told you to answer in chat because I'm not sure whether chat could actually hear you or not, but that's fine.
Sorry.
It's alright. Okay, so you got a 1 gold ring. I don't know if it's like actually useful in any way.
Tell it to the guy at Lesser Bank.
Alright, Mum says I have to sell it to a guy at Little Marrow. Alright, I have a green eye, and that means that I am pretty panicked right now. I think it's best to head back. Well, I think we have a catch though, in our crab pot. We can check that out. And just a common crab. I'll take it anyway. 1 day remaining. We need to be in the better spot to like get fiddler crabs? Maybe. Maybe it's just rarer. I don't know. I mean, let's dock. And we have a lot of people to talk to. Hi, housekeeper. What is it? You know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Great Marrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. See, if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Oh, don't. Have you heard of any strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things from atop of the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. Goes the lantern up short sights brightly into your face. Are you really standing here in front of me? Or is just another of the frogs? Who lives on Blackstone Isle? I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker across those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing. Alright, I should go. Alright, so on the back of Great Marrow, which is also west. I think someone said there was like a light from. Actually, tab. Let's read the message. New one. It's a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly approached out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. Oh dear. It did not penetrate the hull, but jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all imported articles are accounted for. He's been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that you performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. Ooh, very close to finishing this. Our pursuits. We just search for relics. We still need to fiddler crab. App. Ah yes, right here, the spot right there. I have to check that out. Oh yeah, you looked at the pursuits. Encyclopedia. Common crab. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's talk to the builder. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside staring out at sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? Been pretty peaceful so far. Got to be a damn sight better than this Blade town. I think I need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. I do agree with that. Not so bad here. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Hey, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Seal Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack up at Seal Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. Alright, now I have another pursuit. Look at all we've got. We got fabs. I gotta look for fabs, relics, and materials. Very good. A moment. Okay, I'm back. I do want to rest for the night. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Where exactly south? That way. Interesting. I want to see if I could get some materials. We'll have to head out back for relics and stuff, but I think it might be nice to just look for some stuff, you know? I think this is some stuff. Alright. So, avoid the blocks. Alright. Lumber, I forgot to sell my fish. Aw, they're stale now. Oh, damn it. I'll turn my lights off. Do I bother heading back to sell my fish? Taking up space. I'll fish a bit. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, gotta get back into the rhythm. Also, I finished my book! Very good. DP is the spot. Well, probably should have fished a bit better. I don't actually think I have any crabs for the order, so... There's this thing next to the thing. Yeah. Well, I did think I did, but there was a exclamation part. Not part? Point. Oh my god, can I please speak? There's exclamation point, so I figured I'll better click it just in case. Alright, sold my fish. I want to at least give some of these kind of for the dry dock. But you don't have all the materials at once. You can store. You don't have to have all the materials at once. You can store whatever you have right here at the dry dock. At spaces, I haven't discovered nets. On spaces, in spaces, light space, cargo space. There you go. I'll put that in there. I know the builder wanted some of that, but I do want to upgrade some stuff. Alright, let's undock. Oh. How is everything anyway? Operational? Everything's operational. Good to see, good to see. Might go sell the ring I have. It doesn't take up all that much space, but I was already heading in this direction anyway. Maybe I can... Oh! Right! My book! Correct engine operation. A preachy and disjointed set of articles on how not to operate engines. In general, it was far too overcautious for my thinking. Engines provide 5% more movement speed than listed. Alright. Now let's read this. Pick up some fish. Alright. A trophy. Well, let's go. Okay, that's all the space I have for that kind of fish. Grieving father? What the heck? Hello, is everything okay? You know of any shipwrecks around here? Oh yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere, in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. Aww. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. Able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. Or a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'll recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Ooh, more stuff to find. Anything else I can help you with? What do you know about any strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. "Throw it back!" he would cry over and over, begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help you with? I better go. What's the trader want? Enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that? No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? We have this one gold ring. There you go. Painter? Ah, the fisherman. I had thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations, yes, I'm the person to talk to. I solve decorations. You can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already that you might like. Find any others on your travels, bring them back to me and I can rig them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of colour to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments is limited at the moment, though. Gotta find more pigments? It thinks for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant coloration. My needs aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see, but if you caught such a creature... He clears scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. With the right binding agent, we could grind them together for a new mixture. Turns back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. Oh yeah, I like decorations. For now, what can I help you with today? Flag, quick boat, change flag. Flag was that? Let's see if I have any new flags for you. Come back and find some. Okay. I'm searching the north of the meadows. Oh my god, there's so many places to look for things. Flag. Which flag do you want to display? Fish flag, anchor flag, hook flag. As you wish. Help you with today. That's bunting. That's bunting here. Any leftover pigments have to ensure cohesive extent. As you wish. Alright, do I have any pigments? That yours is limited, but do you have any? No, do you want to pay? Whole booth. Roof. Really don't want to paint the roof. Oh, mint. What's that? I have the right pigment to make that color. You have to bring me those crabs. I have a malignant pincer and cerebral crab. Alright. Any color perhaps? I'm all blue or green. I think it's blue. Alright, now let me prepare my brushes. Much better. That color looks good. Now the whole... I'll try not to try the green. Have more blue. Much better. That color looks good. Alright. No, our boat is very fancy. What storage? Does swordfish stay fresh? I don't know. I ought to like head immediately to the fish longer, maybe. I might be able to make it. Let's undock. Ooh. Okay, that was close. I gotta switch my lights on. Forgot about that. What the hell? Excuse me? There's some weird stuff going on there. Nag squid. Ooh. Tasting tongues writhe loudly around sets of yellowed crooked teeth. The top row are flattened like human molars. Awesome. Okay, that was another dip. And a regular squid. Yes. Alright, a trophy squid. Fantastic. I gotta hurry over to base over there. Was that another boat over there? I swear I saw another boat. I have to look into that. Oh, we have the crab. It's another common. I'll place it there. I don't know if it's good to like immediately grab the crabs as soon as we get them. Ooh, that was some thunder and lightning. I'm doing it anyway. Alright. Now. That's our fish. I have a common crab, I don't have a filler crab, so not right now. On to the crabs for now. Some fish prefer deeper water while others stick to the shallows. Looking for something specific, it's important to know which depth you're working with. So my fish. Okay. I have a lot of money right now. I can probably do a crab pot. Put some out, possibly somewhere deeper. Let's rest a little bit. And you'll head out. Check on my book. Okay. Whew. Right, now I want to head over, maybe behind the area to look at the shipwrecks and stuff. I also swear I saw another boat. I want to look into that. Ooh. Can't get close there. Don't want to crash into anything. Is that the moon? Ooh. Can I catch anything here? Yes, actually. I think this is an eel. Have I? Okay. Oh, an eel. My timing with the eels is like especially bad. Can I get another eel? Why not? Well, okay, that was a rhythm. I might want to save some space for some other things, though. Pot. 14 feet, plenty. No, why not? Our basic one deployed about 24 feet. It's much deeper, and it seemed like there was a good amount of crabs there. Guess I hope there was. Oh, I need to look at my map. Where am I relative to where I need to go? I need to head more that way. Okay. I want to... Let's try this. Oh. I don't have one of those. Boop. Stingray! Okay. Nope. Right. Ooh, yes, I see weird red bits over there. That looks fascinating. And probably a bit large. Hopefully we have room. I can probably fling a couple of the eels. Like... Okay. Ornate key. Normally large and heavy key, cast from an unfamiliar metal. The teeth of the key are curved and sway before your eyes like tendrils. Ooh. Okay. Well, I actually got both of the Betty eels, so... No, I might be able to actually maneuver my inventory in such a way that I can actually have room for maybe another eel. Okay, never mind. I might not actually. I have room for some other good things, though. Let's see. I know those are eels, okay. Let's head over to the collector and deposit our key. Maybe we'll get some good stuff. What is that? I don't see any fish there. I want to have a look, actually. Black grouper. Okay. Oh. Yeah, can I arrange my inventory in a way I could fit it? I feel like I can, but I kind of doubt it. Okay, that was a waste of time, but oh well. I tried. Let's head to the dock before we go crazy. Ugh. Okay. Enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. Hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somewhat seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Suspicious. Where's the lock? Collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces you're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. Turns a few pages in this book and mutters something low under his breath. Burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Oh my god, he's doing arcane magic! Now go, we have more relics to uncover. Really unlocked haste! Otherworldly speed at a price. Ooh. My intuition tells me that the current way of carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I think there might be other cool stuff near the Gale Cliffs. Pretty interesting. Mark a location in your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? As you read from that book, what did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. There one in particular you wish to know more about? Here's one you have. Birds of haste are instant and cruel. They impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Are there other powers you wish to know more about? Notes. How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before, but 2 decades ago I took up residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavors. I found that this island has a certain strength to it. Those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Anything else? Now who owned these relics? Yes. You? He looks at you for a moment, a look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. Ooh. An old friend. Anything else? Where should I look for relics? My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast, towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. Already marked a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Nothing, I'll be going. Alright. I ought to rest for a little bit. Alright. In this workshop. Now, how does this work again? Now, it's one small, which makes you think... Maybe it also looks like only a propeller. Do I put it in a propeller slot? Take an hour to install. I may regret this, but I want to test it out. You know, ask my mum. Hey mum! How does the arterial engine work?
It's like an extra engine. Propeller. But it's small.
Do I attach it onto another propeller?
No, you put it in an engine spot. You see how you have 4 squares there that are highlighted? So
Yeah.
Engines and propellers come in different sizes.
Right.
And eventually, as you upgrade your boat, you will get more engines too. And you can plop that in one of the spare ones.
Right. Okay. Alright, thanks mum.
You're welcome.
Hopefully y'all in chat could hear that. Alright, so I still can actually use that. I still need more space. That's why I put that piece of lumber towards getting more space. That sort of stuff. Alright, let's undock. It said speed to your engine to increase this panic and engine heat. Engine heat? And there's heat there. Okay. I won't be needing that right now. It really wants me to do it though. Okay, sure, I'll haste for a little bit. Okay, so I hold it for a little bit. Need to hold the haste. Okay, okay. Alright, so that's how it works. That boot could be like really useful, if I need to like head to the docks because I'm getting chased by crows. But if people don't know what the crows are, they basically steal your stuff. They're very annoying. Okay. How am I doing? We're very close to completing my book. Wonder if I can find any other books. The map, where do I need to go? Bit there, bit there. That's for materials and stuff. Gale Cliffs, that's for materials. Where the other relic is. Bit there, Little Marrow I want to check out. I have a I feel like it might be. Oh, yep. My stuff is stale. Do I bother dropping it off? Like, at least it's just stale. Like, it might get rotten if I leave it for too long, and I really don't want that. Not at all. Oh, okay, fish using the book. Odds, reels, and rigs. Auto fishing 10% more efficiently. Well, not more effectively. Okay, sorry. Simple techniques on operating fishing equipment more efficiently. Not much I didn't already know, though. Alright. Let's fish. Let's spot depletes pretty quickly. Maybe because, like, I keep fishing at it. Maybe it's, like, right there. Lighthouse keeper emerged from dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. What were you expecting? Your engine, it sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Ooh, lore! Maybe like, the collector's old friend and the lighthouse's old keeper's old friend. Like, have something to do with, the person who sends the messages. Like, they seem to be from some person all on honeymoon with the captain. Not quite sure which, like, gender they are, so I'm just saying person. Alright, let's sell fish. Keep an eye out for larger fish. They'll feed more mouths, so I can pay you more for them. Okay. Now a bit more money. Alright. Now. It's black. Is it broken or something? Oh, it needs repair. Oh, back to the dock, back to the dock. It's all for nothing, back to the dock. Yeah, shipwright. Can you repair my stuff? Oh. Ooh! Some stuff has been unlocked. Halogen spotlight. Basic but solidly bright light. Much more lumens. Long range makes it ideal for spotting hazards at night. I have enough money for it. Do I have enough space? No, it looks like too long. Dang it. Oh, I need more light space. Nothing new here. We got the dry dock. What do you have? Right. Night space. Okay. I need to go searching for materials. That's what I need to do. I don't completely know how to actually repair the thing though. I bought. Maybe I need to pick it up. Yeah, okay, I have it picked up so I can repair it. Okay. I'll keep that on me. I'm gonna go look for, with materials. And also for that belt buckle out the back of the, little mirror. No. I get out my spyglass. I can see if there's any stuff, materials close by. We'll flounder that direction. Odd. Oceanic. Ooh. And there's Dredge spot with the ring over there. Maybe I can check that out. You know what? Head around the back of the mill, though, for the belt buckle. Oh! Lumpy mackerel. Rising massive lumps. Twisting and pulling their way under the scales of their vessel. How long can it have lived like this? Whoa. Another eldritch thingy-majig. So cool. Whoa! Oh my god, we got another one! Grotesque mackerel! What the hell? And we got a trophy one. This has been some good catches. Holy crap. Right. How close am I? Thingy. I can probably just open the map with M now that I think about it. I go down to this bit, and then to Great, and time to drop off my fish before they go stale. If I'm fast, yeah, probably. A good time to have haste ready, I guess. How close am I? Right. Aha! Ooh, it's getting dark. I'll switch on my lights and switch back to haste. Alright, avoid the bits. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Okay. Bronze belt buckle. Okay, but almost every detail was perfect, entirely worn away. Okay. Now we need to immediately head back to Great Marrow. I need to go faster. I'll increase panic. I guess I'll go fast and like I start to get really panicked. I'm only on green right now, but I get something like orange, reds, purples. I'll start rushing. Ooh, that looks eldritch over there. I don't think I have time though. Okay. Pause. Right, look for depth if I'm looking for something specific. Okay, I need to sell all my really cool fish. Look at this. Okay. I need something to spend all my money on. All this money's useless. Now, I still want to be nice so I could get that thingy over there, because I'm pretty sure that thingy means eldritch. Just get rid of my vest a bit, and then I'll head over and get that cool fish. Yes, okay, it's still there. Awesome, fantastic. Right. Yes, okay. Tusked grouper. Whoa. Pig-like tusks protrude from the mouth of this ravenous brute. With no eyes to speak of, it attacks indiscriminately. Epic. Okay. Anything I need to look for? Alright, so I have a crab pot there. There for materials and there for the relic. Okay. I do want to drop off my stuff at the fishmongers though. I'll dock real quick. Alright. Getting day, so I don't need my light. Spyglass. I haven't actually needed my foghorn yet. I haven't. Ah, okay, there's materials there. Perfect. I haven't really ran into something really dangerous just yet. I haven't been fishing out at night all that often. Like, there's probably a lot of bad things at night. Like, I'm pretty sure those little thingies which over the fishing spots that mean there's like probably a higher chance of like eldritch stuff. I think they only appear at night, so I probably need to go night fishing more. Also, probably mean I get to like see more of like the cool creatures. Yeah. Lumber. Aha. Okay, more lumber. Perfect. We also need. I need some the planters up there. Some of the more metal-like bits. That'd be really good. Can't find anything. Anything I should travel to on my map? Which island? There, over there I want some stuff. Guess I can head over there. And check out. Oh, okay, wrong direction. Not facing the way I thought I was. Check out. Oh, the bell is up too. Oh, there's something I can dredge over there. Looks like treasure. Oh! Okay, there's actually a little thingy over here. I think it's starting to rain. Ooh, fanged cod. Deviantly sharp teeth with chunks of smaller fish lodged between. A hunger in its eyes. You know, it's probably not a good thing that I like keep feeding the villagers like these freaky as hell fish. Probably isn't very good for their health or sanity. Yes, trophy. Yeah, I don't have any space for more cod. Okay, so where was I going? Right, over there, there's a bit I could dredge over this way. Pearl earrings. Pair of earrings, each holding a single pearl. You like pearl? Oh wait, what? Okay, there's something I could dredge over this way. Will I have room for it though is another question. I guess I could drop one of my non-fancy cards. I need to turn my light on. Right. Ooh, research part! Perfect! I needed some of those. Is this what this shape means? Probably.
No, don't want to do anymore.
Wait, what?
Because you're not going to be able to fit it in.
Oh, right, yeah. Mom just said I probably shouldn't fish anymore because I've lost space, and yeah, I don't. I'll probably get rid of this card. And to be honest, like, card's nice, but honestly, I have so much money right now. Selling fish probably isn't as worth it as it could be. Alright, now let's head back to the dock and sell our stuff. And also use our materials. Ooh. Oh, is that materials? No, I think those are eels. Dang it. Oh my god, Phantom Rock. Okay. Hello. Alright, first. How's the weather lately? What makes you not want to get out of bed, but you and I, we gotta do it, eh? What keeps you all from going hungry. I think I've had this like before. Alright. We sold our freaky fish. Off research. Alright, research complete. Now get a flexible fishing pole. Can get both coastal and shallow stuff, and that frees up more room. Also possibly put in the hydraulic rod so we can get oceanic. Doing other jigs. Dry dock. Use materials. Don't have enough scrap for engine spaces. I can have all the stuff I need for like another light space though. You know? There you go, we have another light space. Awesome. And a ship, right? No. Repair our pot. Now. I can. Alright. Okay, so now we have a really good fishing pole in. It's got a flexible pole. Both really good and catch both coastal and shallow stuff. At 50%, and I had about 29%. Doesn't seem like all that big much of a speed improvement, but definitely a space improvement. Also in terms of lights, this. So this. This. Install this here. Alright. Now you have a much better lights. More damn better lights. Awesome sauce. Okay. We have everything we can need here. Let's undock. Yeah, light definitely looks better. Let's see. Now, of course, on the hunt for more materials. That's always good. It'll probably be good to sell all of the fancy stuff we have. We have a bronze spell buckle we can give to the grieving father, and we also have some pearl earrings we can get away for some money. Now, is everything okay? About that belt buckle. Give the belt buckle to the man? Yeah. Give the belt buckle to the man. The man. This is his! Oh, thank you, bless you! You've returned him to me. Please, take this. I've not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. Research bot? Hell yeah! Anything else I can help you with? Not really. Alright. Oh, earrings. Yeah. Also research. We can put some stuff into this so we can immediately get a hydraulic rod so I can fish in oceanic spaces. It'd be really cool. Means we won't have room for the current fancy eldritch rod thing that we have, but oh well. Might be worth it anyway. So I haven't spent anything on engines or parts yet. However, those are both pretty cheap, so I just have to find some parts. I'll be good to go. My inventory again. Look at my map. Right there and there. Let's head out this way. Maybe I can see some. Ha! He goes this way. I might have just like fished up some lisp. Some stuff from there though, so there might not be much. Hey, it'll still be something. Moving right along. Have any of y'all watched the Muppet movie? I haven't in a while, but I've watched it before. It's pretty good. It's getting close to Christmas, so I'm definitely going to want to rewatch The Muppets Christmas Carol. It's a very good movie. I highly recommend it. Let's start judging. Ooh, there's stingray. Those are good money. They're pretty big. Ooh! Castaway. I'm saved! Saved! Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes. That happened. I washed up here. Oh, it must be 2 weeks ago now. We were in rough seas when a wave hit us broadside. I was jostled overboard and swept away. I thought my crew would come to find me by now, but I guess yours is the first ship I've seen pass by here. But did the boys said you're looking for me? No. Oh, well, I'm sure they're out there looking anyways. Can you get me to Little Meadow, stranger? Should be able to catch them there when they next stop by. Yeah, I'll take you there. Hey, passenger! The castaway climbs aboard. We just placed a man. You know, no inventory. We might not actually have any room for the Stingray now, so best to head to Little Meadow. Do you have any fish I should be storing away? I haven't actually caught any fish. A little expedition. I am heading the right way, am I? I think so. Yeah, okay, there's the lighthouse. That's good. Very good. Well, let's go look around. Ooh, there's the previous dredge spot. They're all the wrong words. Here we are. A sweet rank smell of civilization. I thought I could never miss it. That's you. For someone who has just been saved, he seems gloomy. I have not got much on me, as you can imagine, and I'm feeling this isn't worth much anymore. For me at least, but perhaps it'd be worth something for you. He moves the signet ring from his left hand and presses it into yours. It's emblazoned with a symbol of a captain's wheel. On to better horizons, friend. Farewell. We just saved a man. What's this? We could sell it. This might be good to hold on to, though. Oh, hello, Joseph Kerr. Hey, yeah, how you doing? Are you reading the chats? I'm not very good at reading the chats. Normally, people don't really chat, but, hey, I'm doing pretty good. Nice to see you. Sorry for not responding for a while. Okay. Ooh, that looks like a fancy fishing spot. Okay, by the way, how often do you stream? I just started streaming again, like, for the first time, like, for a couple of weeks. Oh, I would try to stream, like, every other day, but we'll see what happens. Got myself a stingray. Might not have room for this one. There we go. Oh, that's great. Hope you do well. Best wishes for you. Oh, thank you, Josephine. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh dear. I do not have my lights on. There we go. So, what games do you play mostly? I just started playing Dredge. Normally I play like a lot of Minecraft, normally. But I'm thinking I might start playing some, and what's your most favorite one? Minecraft is my fave, mostly because that's like the game I've like played the most in my life. This game is also like pretty good though. I've also played Vintage Story before, and I also like that as well. Haven't gone to it in a while. I'm also playing, or maybe like streaming some Plastic Duck Simulator as well. Because I feel like that's a pretty good one to chill to. Like, maybe I can also like read some books I enjoy. Like, wow. Yeah, like, Plastic Duck Simulator's going on, like, the reading stream. That sounds very nice. Oh, that's cool. I don't know how you do it every day. These old diamonds wouldn't cut it onto high seas. And so my fish. Let's put some resources in the dry dock. Should probably save at least some of these materials for the builder on the other island. Haven't been getting around to that though. Oh, well, although you don't mind, can I suggest any good ideas for you? Because I do artwork for streamers. You know that makes you sound like a scammer, right? Okay, first off, no advertising in chat. So you've immediately broken a rule. And second off, that means you're probably a scammer. And if you are a scammer, then you just made yourself sound extremely like a scammer. Okay? Jesus. No. Nah, man. Listen, if someone, you know, here's the thing, like if someone goes like advertising random streams, like you're doing, there's a good chance they're probably using stolen art or AI art. That's probably what you're doing right now. I swear to God, like literally, it's in the chat rules. No advertising. Jeez. Now maybe you need streaming stuff for a stream to make it look more good. Can't be that. Anyways. I do my own art. It does just fine. I like doing my own art. Also, you know, whatever. Oh, cool, thanks. Okay. Good. Ooh, host eel. Numerous glowing shapes flicker and squirm behind a distended ribcage. The rest of the fish is withered and drained. Awesome. I love getting these like eldritch fish. They're so cool and freaky. Alright, where are we going? Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot. I got a cool upgrade. Fishing upgrade. I probably also need to get this. Probably this as well out of the way. I can't actually move it right now. Okay, hydraulic rod, awesome. I think I just enough money to buy it. I put that in storage. Alright. Okay. Upgrade installed. Oh, I can fish in oceanic spaces. Alright. No, I'm thinking that might be all for now. Because I'm running pretty low on time. So. Well. I never know what to say in these outro bits. I hope you had a good day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye! Boop!